From across Maryland, Virginia, and the District, this is Washington's 24-hour local news leader. News Channel 8's Live This Morning starts right now.
Shifting gears for you now, with a record-breaking number of college applications due this year, there is very real worry about where all those students are going to get the money they need to go to college, particularly with all the economic dislocation that's going on right now. Turns out many students and parents are wondering just how the economy is affecting financial aid, grants, and loans. Scot Talcott is the Vice President of CollegeZapps, and he's in the studio this morning to sort of help us out with that. Scot, thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
Let's get something out of the way first, because CollegeZapps is an innovative thing, and want to give you the credit on this. Explain what your company does.
Well, essentially, we're like TurboTax for college applications. Students come to our site, they go through one simple interview, and our system automatically fills out all the paperwork they'll need to apply to as many schools as they need to apply to.
Sounds like a terrific idea. You are in a very good position to sort of give us the big picture on what's going on there. With all those kids, and we are expecting record numbers of them almost to apply this year, is there money out there to go to college?
You know, in the last year alone, we've lost over 100 private lenders, meaning that money is tighter than ever for college. And really what you need to be doing is applying to as many colleges as possible to increase your options. When you apply to 4, 6, or even 10 colleges, there's a real possibility you'll get many options back for financial aid, meaning that colleges that you once thought were too expensive might become more affordable. There
had been some indication that some of those bigger ticket schools might be willing to negotiate, if you will, and figure out sort of different financing schemes to get kids in, and we are seeing that now?
We are, absolutely. We're seeing colleges open up their endowments a little bit more, and it's really important for students and their parents to create a relationship with admissions counselors to find out what a college is looking for. These days, colleges are really shopping for, you know, it might be a second chair tuba player, or, you know, somebody who's really into geology. They want to get specific kids into their colleges, and they are willing to pay for that.
Are there ways to sort of narrow down the choices ahead of time so that you can do maybe a little bit better? Ways to sort of narrow down the choices ahead of time so that you can do maybe a little bit better job of targeting those schools that particularly will want your kid?
Yeah, you know, we're in September now. What students really need to be doing is narrowing their list of colleges down to as many as 10, starting to contact those colleges, getting on their list, making personal connections there, and then start the application process.
You talk about making that personal connection. What's the best way to do that? Is it take the kid up there and sit down across the desk from somebody?
Absolutely. There's some other tools that work as well. Many colleges are on instant messenger, believe it or not, so students are able to talk directly, one-on-one with admissions counselors. You know, there's plenty of options available.
It's all a much different landscape. It was changing. I imagine it has changed fairly dramatically now, particularly with it's difficult to get a mortgage. I imagine it's even harder in some cases to get a college loan.
It's really hard, and you know, especially for students in the middle class, finding the extra money they need beyond scholarships, grants, and federal loans, it's very, very tough.
And the good news is there is at least a great deal of that money still available. All of this coming to us from Scot Talcott, who is the Vice President of CollegeZapps. Scot, thanks so much.
Thank you.